Hello everyone, welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. Today's video is for guild leaders or anyone who plans on maybe leading a guild, and it has to do with going inactive or losing your subscription. So when you are a guild leader, if you're a subscriber when you create the guild, then your guild kind of gets all these like extra privileges or just gets to be normal. If you're a free-to-play guild, you got a bunch of restrictions. I'm not sure what they are off the top of my head. Never been in a free-to-play guild, and when you are, say, a subscriber, when you let me rephrase this. When you make the guild, if you are a subscriber, and then if you lose your subscription, if you log back in on the tune that has guild lead, it'll make you pass it off to someone else. So if you lose your subscription, then a lot of guild leaders don't want to log in on their characters until they regain that subscription so that they aren't forced to pass guild lead off to someone else. And I'm not even sure if you get to pick who it goes to. It might just go to the next highest highest ranked subscriber as in terms of guild ranked. That didn't make any sense, but whatever. So what I was trying to say is it goes to like the next person who's ranked highest in our guild. So for me, so it would be anyone on the Dread Council, which is me. If you don't know, I'm not the leader of this guild. One of my friends, Titan, is. We did some videos in the very beginning with him. And what happens is if you log in, then it makes it either takes it away from you and doesn't let you choose who, or it might let you pick, I don't know. So it does that. So what guild leaders will do is they won't log in on their main tunes or, you know, something like that till they resubscribe. However, a problem with that is after, I think it's like 28 days, you are forced to like give up guild lead anyway, which is a good thing, because if you have an inactive guild leader, you can't really do anything with the guild. Like even me with probably maxed out permissions at councils, I can't change ranks, I can't do anything like that. So you need to have an active guild leader. Now what happens after that 28 days is guild lead is passed to the next highest ranking subscriber or a random one or something like that. So for our guild, if we show offline members and let's say last played, there we go. So if we scroll down, and somewhere down here is Titan, who was guild lead, but he's been gone for 31 days. So leadership was automatically passed, and it passed over to Assault Corgi, who is a trust member. He's at council, and I guess he's probably a subscriber because he has not been on in 17 days. So you can see right there that this guy, who, you know, thankfully it's not just some random, he hasn't been on for 17 days but was past guild lead. Now assuming he doesn't log on, then after another 11 days or so, guild lead will pass again, and it might be me who receives it. I'd have to look at the ranks and see who all is Dread Council over here, but it would, you know, pass to the next person. So keep that in mind. If you are a guild leader and know your subscription is running out, maybe what you want to do, or know if you're going, you know, AFK for a month or something, you may want to pass lead off to someone you know who's going to be there already, or someone who's already active or you trust or something like that of the sort, you know. So it doesn't get passed around just randomly, and like say Corgi's not back, and then it passes again, and say it passes to someone else who's not around, which, you know, we can just avoid by demoting them from council. Actually that would be a problem because I don't think I can demote people from council. So let's see, if we go, where are council members? So yeah, okay, here they are. So down to council, only guild lead can demote these people, so that might also be something to consider. Most of these are actually like our alts, so it's not too much of a concern. But if you did have a guild with a bunch of people set at council who maybe disappeared a while ago or something, and you were concerned about getting the leadership back, then you might want to, you know, keep your higher ranking members or higher ranking roles to members who you know are going to be around and active and who you trust for sure. So just kind of a heads up on explaining how that works. If you log in as a free-to-play, it gets bounced around. If you log in as a or if you don't log in, then it gets sent to someone else as well. That's the wrong list. So another thing to mention is you have to log in on that tune. So let's see, if we go to Legacy, okay, so here's Titan's Legacy. You can see that he's been on other tunes more recently, but like this one, not 14 days is probably his most recent. So, but that's not even close to 28 days, and I think he did that. I don't know. I think he was intending that to be counting when it like removed guild lead from him, but it did anyway. So you have to log in on the tune that has leadership, and I don't know. I don't really know where this is going, to be honest, but I think I've pretty much covered everything. So just something to keep in mind, especially if you plan on going inactive or anywhere. So there you have it. That's Spyware's system on demoting guild leaders that have been inactive or not around or lost their subscription. So if you do plan on being a guild leader, then you should plan on being subscribed and having trusted friends that are ranked right below you. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.